Hey, Sagittarius, welcome back everybody to the channel. I thank you, Sag, for all your views and your comments. I read all the comments and I'm completely blown away by you guys. The change in the energy is phenomenal. I don't know why certain individuals can't see the positivity in the reads, because I can guarantee you that it is changing. And if it isn't changing in your circumstance, you need to address your own selves as to why you're stuck in certain situations. Like if you're stuck in a narcissistic situation and it's to do with finances and stuff like that, you have to take control of your own destiny, your own finances. And like Spirit is putting on to me that you have to get yourself out of those situations. The universe will provide you the information and the tools of how to make that change. But it indeed is up to the individual to make the change. In my reads every day, it is past, present, and future outcomes. If you follow Spirit's advice, the future outcomes in every single read that I have done for Sagittarius, for the zodiac signs, is all a positive outcome. But it is up to each individual person to take those tools and that information and make it work for them. Spirit is adamant that the universe doesn't roll in and drop a bag of money on your lap so you can get yourself out of those situations. It is using the tools and the information that you already have available to you to utilize those things to get yourself out, and then indeed Spirit will assist. So I just wanted to put that out there. I don't know who it's for. It's not specific to anyone, but it is definitely something that Spirit wanted to address. Let's start out and find out what's going on for the beautiful Saggies. What do they need to see, know, or hear? Like a lot of Sagittarians have gone through the past anguish and have already moved on. Some Sagittarians are still getting through that period, and some Sagittarians are still stuck in those situations. So these readings are information and wisdom that you need to make the change in your own lives, to give you the information that you need to make those changes. I can't make those changes for anybody, and Spirit cannot make those changes for anybody. You have to take a proactive attitude, claim it like you've already received it, in order to change it. Like, you have to have the attitude of gratitude, and it is that simple. Like, if you want the universe to assist you to make changes, whatever those changes are, it's not going to fall in your lap. It will not fall in your lap. You have to take action and be proactive to make change. And even if that's changing your attitude, adapting the attitude that you will have the money to escape those situations. If you keep telling yourself, I can't, that's indeed going to be the result. You won't. And that's harsh to hear, but it is the truth. We need to take control of our own lives. And if it's extra money that you're requiring to escape bad situations, we have to learn to think outside the box. Ask and call upon our spirit guides to give us the ideas, the tools we need to make those changes. And indeed, they will, but they will not drop it on your lap. You have to ask for those things. If it's change that is required, then you have to ask for that. Yeah, chaos, a tornado. Many Sagis have been through it. It depends what stage you're at. If you're still in those situations, if you're escaping those situations, if you're already gone through it, this was chaos with a capital C. It's like a major tornado. And it's about listening. Not everything that seems bright is bright or light. Not everything that seems dark and dismal is actually dark and dismal. You have to learn to like read between the lines. You have to apply it to your own situations where you're at the current moment, to get through this storm, to see what it is the universe is trying to show you, teach you, you know. But this is going back. This is the forbidden card, yes. And confidence being here and adapting some playful energy in a situation. And this is taking a light-hearted energy instead of being like some may not be seeing their situation as light yet, you know? They're still seeing it as dark. It is what we choose to adapt. Like, I could choose to be wallowing in my misery. I choose not to be. Hell no, I don't want to be there. So if I don't want to be in misery, I have to ask my spirit guides, well, what do I need to make the change? And you know what? It's your own attitudes and adapting this new attitude in order to achieve the things that it will be different for every Sagittarians, because like I said, you're all at different stages of this process. But again, Spirit is going to go into the past situation. The reason Spirit goes into the past situation is because of the levels of where everybody is in their own situations. It doesn't matter if it brings up the past, you need to hear about the past, because there are still people going through it. There are still people that have questions. There are still people that are healing. It depends on the level you're at. This is being listening. This is going to the past. Again, that past person went and did not listen. They thought that something looked attractive, looked shiny, looked light, but it was not. It was actually forbidden by the universe. This person suffers from lack of confidence, which is why they made the errors and in their lives in the first place. They were too busy playing, having this playful attitude. What would it hurt? You know what I mean? Well, we know that it was forbidden from the universe. That's why this person wasn't listening. And how we can learn from their mistakes is by realizing the mistakes that they made. How many of us have been in those situations where we just didn't listen to what the universe was telling us? Well, almost all of us have been in that situation. This person is no different. They refused to listen. They were too busy playing, and because they suffered from low self-esteem and had no confidence, they went and did something that was forbidden by the universe, and they did not listen. They were attracted by the light and thought that it was light, and it was dark. And, you know, we can't help what comes out in the readings, guys. Spirit does it because many of us are still in those situations. Spirit does it because maybe we can learn a lesson. Yeah, it is. It's the fledgling. Now, again, somebody commented yesterday, well, I'm not having babies. I'm not in that situation. I tell two stories. One for those whose partner did go out, play, and have a fledgling, a child. And for those who didn't have a child, and I'm going to say didn't have a child, it is starting anew. How do you start brand new? Differences here with the light. It's choosing light and dark twice. I can't get away from this, guys. It's like comparing apples to oranges, light to dark, polar opposites. Opposites attract. Take it as it resonates. Not everything that seems light is light, and not everything that seems dark is dark. Whether you're in the light or whether you're in the dark, there are messages in these reads for people in both cases. And this is like comparing apples to oranges. Now, your past person made this mistake. They went to something they thought was good, and it turned out not good. And they thought, some of them thought, that they were in the dark. Like with Saggies, like they didn't see the value in Sagittarius or their own relationship with Sag, and they thought it was dismal and dark. It might have got stagnant, it might have got boring. Well, that's because they were busy looking at this shiny toy. So all of these messages resonate, whether you have children or your past person went and had a child or not. These are lessons that Spirit needs people to pay attention to, or we keep making the same mistakes and we repeat cycles. This situation your past person went to was forbidden. That's why they're receiving karma. They were told by Spirit, don't go there, and they went there anyway because they wanted to play. And they figured, what would it hurt? Well, it obviously hurt big time. So now let's see, Spirit, clarify these reads for Saggies. Their playfulness, and I'm going to say again, resonated in having a child, a fledgling. For those of you that is not your situation and you were just dealing with a past person who was out being a player, you're learning to start all over again. And so are they. It's a new start. But whatever it was, whether they had a child, whether they didn't have a child, their playfulness got them into a situation that was forbidden by the universe. They may have broke commitments. You might have been in a commitment with this individual. That's why it was forbidden. Spirit handed this person something that was from the universe, and they rejected it. They turned their nose up at it. Forbidden. Because, and ended things. That's why things came to an end. And now, this person is stuck. And for a lot of Sagittarians, it made Sagittarius stuck because a lot of Saggies didn't even know what the hell was going on until it was too late. They were suspicious, maybe. They were like, this person is acting strange. Yeah, because they were betraying. Not only did they betray Sagittarian, but they betrayed themselves. They betrayed the universe. The situation they went to was forbidden. And now they gotta go through the karmic cycle because of the wand. Playing around. Playing around. Breaking hearts. Breaking commitments. You know what? A lot, Saggies, and I'm inclined to say your past person actually, now this is strong. my guides right now are telling me a lot of these individuals, your past person, actually sat there praying to the universe to deliver them someone like Sag, and the universe complied, and then they gave them this situation, and then they turned their nose up at it and figured there was something better else out there, turning their nose up at the gift that the universe had just delivered them. They prayed for someone like Sag, Spirit's saying. Yeah, praying for someone like Sag. Okay, Spirit says, I'll give you Sag. Stay committed to Sag. Do not break their heart. Well, they did. And now they got to face the repercussions of their actions. They got to face their demons. They got to face the shadow of what they did. Many of these individuals, Spirit is telling me, prayed for Sag. They got Sag and then they rejected him. Said, what else is out there, Spirit? I want something else. The Spirit's like, pay the price. You owe Sag an apology. You owe Sag an apology. Right there. You could have had success. You could have had a victory. You could have paid Sag the attention that they deserved. I gave you your 10 of Cups. I gave you your happily ever after, and you turned your nose up at it. I gave you the opportunity. Now you've missed the opportunity for your 10 of Cups situation with Sag. You chose a third party. When Sag loved you, the purest of love, you chose 7 of Cups to move away from Sag, thinking that the new shiny toy you saw was going to provide you that happiness. You didn't put in the work. You didn't take the time to work on things. You want to work on love? You need to work on love. You want to keep something balanced? You have to work on love. You have to put the work in if you want the true love. You left Sag out in the cold instead of working on it. You took the leap of faith to stop things, to halt things dead in their tracks. Now you go spying on Sag? You didn't express yourself. You were emotionally detached from Sag. You brought these burdens upon your own self, the universe is saying. You chose another lover. Saggy suspected it. You created this silence between you, but Saggy listened to their intuition. They knew you were being deceptive. 7 of Swords. They knew. Many of these people tried to like friend zone Sag, like just acting like a immature communication. Saggy's like, what the hell's going on? You should have been the emperor. Instead, you chose to be selfish and greedy and arrogant. You made Sag false promises, offered an empty cup to Sag. That's why you don't have a commitment with Sagittarius anymore. You weren't committed to the union. And now you're stressed out. And now you're having sleepless nights. And now you're worrying about the repercussions of your actions. because you lived in denial. You did not choose the right partner. You did not listen. You thought something was good, it turned out not. And you thought things were dark and dismal with Sag. And well, Spirit saying that's because you didn't put the work in. You didn't communicate. You had immature communication. You didn't express how you felt to Sag. You were detached. You were emotionally detached. You didn't let Sagittarian in. You lived in denial. You cut them off. You created the blockages. Wow. Yes, sir. Now you're feeling sorry for yourself, crying over spilt cups. You made the choice. You chose this lover, Spirit is saying. You decided to go Sag, and now you're depressed, and now you're lonely. And all you cared about was looking at the coin. Looking at the coin. Now you reap your karma. That's simple. Hold on, greedy person, to your money. Hold on to your money. You made this decision. You should have listened to the guidance that the universe granted you. This was your wish. This was your wish. Spirit is saying you prayed to us for Sag. We gave you Sag. You chose another. Now you reap your karma. You should have listened to the guidance that we provided. You didn't communicate. Now they're like wishing and hoping and praying. But they created a Five of Swords energy. Now they're healing from the manipulation and control that the other person put them through. The drama. Now they're doing a lot. Now they're going back to the table. Now they're going back to Spirit. They're sitting at this table alone, making a plan, making a wish, making a prayer for movement. Fast forward movement with Sag. How am I going to message Sag? How am I going to talk to Sag? What am I going to say to Sag? Sag was my happiness. But I created all of this drama. Competition. Spirit says, okay, as above, so below. High Priest here. Hear what you have to say. You're trapped in your own mind. You trapped yourself. This is Spirit, what Spirit's saying to this person. You're trapping yourself here. And if Saggies, like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're still stuck with a narcissist, Spirit is saying, are you coming to us? Are you communicating with us? Are you working on a plan of how to get unstuck, or do you want to stay in the drama that you're in? You know you're with a narcissist. You know you're in drama. How are you going to get yourself out of it? This is this person. Take it as it resonates. If it's you, Sag, you need to go to Spirit and say, how do I get out of this manipulation, this drama? How do I get out of this sword energy, this worry? Spirit, which is the High Priest, is saying you're trapping yourself in your own thoughts, in your own mind. That's why you feel you can't get out of it, because your thoughts are keeping you trapped. For this past person, Spirit is saying the same thing. Okay? You trapped yourself by your thoughts. You created this drama, this manipulation, this control, And now you're trapped. You've trapped yourself. Spirit is telling this person and telling Sag, if you're still stuck in that situation, Spirit is telling you, take the walk down that scary, smoky trail. You're being guided to move forward. Your thoughts are keeping you stuck there. And your past person is in that energy, worried, trapped in their head, maybe worried about money, penny pinching, what happened to them, how do I get myself out of this? Spirit is being adamant, take the walk. Spirit is urging you to take the walk. You've got the torch, although it's dimly lit, it still looks scary. Take the move, take the walk, start walking. Get through that smoky trail. You may be uncertain of how to do it. Call upon Spirit how to do it. And now Spirit is saying, this is the past person. Now, for the people that went out, had children, now they're scared because it's all unknown to them what they're going to do about this child situation or children's situation. They're living in fear. They're living in worry. If you're not dealing with a child situation, you take the move. This is like you might be stuck in your past, like thinking about the past, and it's keeping you trapped there. Because you can't make a decision. You're juggling, what will I do? How will I do it? When should I do it? How should I do it? Spirit is saying, call upon the universe. They'll give you the information, the tools that you need to do that, to walk down that scary trail. And now this person is juggling whether they want to walk down this trail because they're worried, they're stuck in their mind. They're doing so much thinking. For your past person who had children, Spirit's telling them, you made the choice. You juggled this situation. You produced a child, and now you have to reap what you sow. Now you got to do the thinking about what you did. Did you take control of your own situation? Did you tame the beast within? I sent you this beautiful soulmate. And that's the infinity symbol again over this person's head. Thinking about how they juggled this soulmate that has come around time after time, life after life to assist them. Spirit, give them another chance, another chance, another chance, another chance. And for those of you that are stuck in a narcissistic situation, Spirit's telling you, get your confidence up, be strong, walk down that trail. Don't stay stuck. Walk away. And Spirit's also telling your past person, walk away. Your Empress is over here. Your Empress is over here. The growth is over here. This is also Sagittarian's ex thinking about walking away, trying to get the strength and courage up to walk away from the baby mama. But the growth, Spirit is saying, was with the original Empress I gave you. For those of you stuck with the narcissist, get the courage and strength up and walk away. If it's money you're worried about, get balanced with your finances. Put an end to it. Whether it's your past person, Spirit is saying you're going to have to get balanced. You're going to have to get strong, courageous. You now have to feed two families, two situations. Cut out things that are no longer serving you. If you're stuck with a narcissist, you're going to have to cut out stuff that you don't need to put money away to make that move down the dark trail. And for your past person, they may have been cut out. Because they were manipulating and controlling your person. And then they got what they wanted, and now they want to manipulate them for money. For other people, that are stuck in a narcissistic situation, you need to cut out things that no longer serve you, put that money away so that you can walk away, take control. You have all the tools necessary to make the move down that trail. Then Spirit is saying about the past person situation that this person you chose to go to was manipulating the whole time. They wanted your finances. You have to draw the line somewhere. You have to set boundaries. You have to set your intentions. You have to declare what you want. Draw the line. So you will not cross this boundary. You will not go there. Protect yourself. Protect your money. This person now is trying to manipulate. This person that your person went to is manipulating, standing their ground for this money. They're not backing down. Take control to make the move forward. Move forward. Just don't stay stagnant. Turn your back on the situation. That's what Spirit is telling this person. Telling King of Wands. This person, when they went to the past person, thought their ships had come into harbor, that, by making this move, that their ships had come in. But this was ego. They were just in their ego. And Spirit is telling other Sagittarians, like, you have to get off the chair and take action if you want change in your life. Don't get stuck in, like, things coming to you to make it happen. It's not coming to you to make it happen. It's up to yourself to get yourself out of that situation. This is the truth. This is the truth. Justice and the Ace of Swords. The truth of the situation. Get clear. If you want the victory and you want the balance, you have to take action. That is the only way. And for this person, because they were stuck in their ego, because they figured that the grass was greener, they went to the shiny toy, they're getting a reality check big time. They are seeing things clearly, and this is done for justice, to balance things back out. The wheel. Karmic cycle. And Spirit is being adamant. How many times do you want to go around the wheel? How many times do you need to go around the wheel? If you keep going around the wheel and you're still in the same situation that you've been in for like 20, 30, 10 years, however many years, it'll keep going around and around until you take action on what you want to see happen in your own lives. And now people get angry. when they hear the truth. Spirit is telling you for your own good. It's for your higher good. Telling this past person for their higher good. And now they're angry at the decision they made. They're angry that their acting single landed them in this situation. And for other Sagittarians, Spirit is telling you, you can be abundant and single. Get your confidence up. Take control of your situation. Take action and you will be abundant. That's why the Tower comes in. To shake things up. To balance out karma. To give, you know what I mean? But you have to take action on it. Like you can't just stay stuck on a hamster wheel. You gotta move. Or the Tower comes in and strikes. That's the truth of the situation. And now this past person is angry about the Tower that they've gone through. Now they're feeling cold, detached. This is also a lawyer being involved, an official. And they're wounded. And now they're cold and detached, mad that this Tower hit because they accepted the shiny new toy that they went to. It's backfired. It's completely backfired. What a lesson Spirit has for Sag. Many Sages have it depends on your stage of process that you're at. Many Sages are just over here starting to have a passionate new beginning, starting to adopt a playful attitude again, laughing, joking, going out, maybe having fun, or just enjoying their lives. They're on a passionate new beginning. They're single, abundant, and they have a lot of growth in their future and a lot of happiness. Now, that's the positive in the read for those wondering. That's the outcome if you listen to Spirit's advice. It can't get more plain. That is the positive of the read. Confidence, abundance, being in your full power on a passionate new beginning with a lot of forward growth, abundance. Being single, confident, and abundant. Now this person is feeling cold and detached from the shiny new toy. They're speaking some truths. This is also for them that are going to court. This is the lawyer facing this shiny new toy that your partner chose. But your person is detached from that shiny toy. And that's the lessons for today. Sagittarius, I hope it blesses you today. I love you. Take care.